Leaders of Nebraska's newest political party were in Scottsbluff over the weekend, hoping to get locals to register for the Legal Marijuana Now party. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, organizers of the Legal Marijuana Now party were in Scottsbluff over the weekend to celebrate and to get people to register as a member or perhaps decide to run for elected office under the new party banner. National Party Chair Crystal Gable and State Chair Mark Elworth were at the corner of Avenue B and 27th Street Saturday afternoon, seeking those who want to sign up as party members. Gable tells KNEB News, among other things, the organization supports full legalization of marijuana for medical purposes.
The Unicamel right now has it just at oils and 2,000 milligrams every 3 months from your doctor. Yes, we need to keep pushing for full medical because that means that still there will be people without access. That's why Colorado has opened up rec to other states, because we have medical patients here that have to drive to get their medicine. And that'll be the same thing here in the state. We'll have people who do not have access to a doctor. Gable says with the new designation as a recognized political party in Nebraska, their push is to get like-minded individuals to run and possibly win elected offices at the state, county, and local levels. She says that's a key to changing the laws of the state, protecting access for medical purposes, and eventually progressing to legalization of recreational marijuana. Well, last week, the Gering City Council approved a handful of Keno fund requests for upcoming events in and around the community later this year. Keno Committee Chair Darrell Bentley told the panel there were 2 requests that also involved carryover funds for approval disbursements for events that either didn't take place as the pandemic took hold or whether the money was not fully used, such as the Old West Balloon Fest.
They had $3,600 last year that they did not use, so we moved that forward. So they will be getting like $8,000 or $8,000 towards this year's balloon fest. The other one, the Scottsbluff, I'd like to make that in 2 words, please, so everybody understands why it's Scottsbluff. Celtic Gathering, they did not use last year the $4,000 we granted them.
Bentley says organizers for the Scottsbluff Celtic Gathering had requested $5,000, but the committee decided to carry over the $4,000 approved last year, as this year's event would be a day shorter than before. Also approved were requests for $5,000 for the Allred Brothers Fireworks Show and $3,000 for the Monument Marathon. Well, coming up after the break, a cool start to our work week. Bill Boyer's in with your full week outlook right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
New looks and new decor can be found at Compliments for You and Your Home. Check out the newest styles from Tribal, Charlie B, Ethel, and more. Compliments also has the shoes, purses, and jewelry for any occasion. Plus, right now, get 20% off all clearance apparel. While here, take a look at our solar lights and felt birdhouses. Finally, visit our newest addition, Katie Chandler and her salon. All this at Compliments for You and Your Home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather. From the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
All quiet across the area as we go through the evening hours. It is going to be cloudy. Can't rule out a shower or 2 around early. That's about it, though. And skies will clear out overnight. into early tomorrow, but setting the stage for some more afternoon thunderstorms tomorrow. Warmer weather appears to be coming, especially Thursday, Friday, before things turn cooler and wetter, especially for Mother's Day and into Monday. 73 yesterday for a high after a morning low of 48, those both above normal. Nothing in the rain gauge. Well, 1/100th, I guess, is all we managed to squeak out here in the rain gauge. So a new month underway, and we've down to less than a 1 1/4 inch surplus for the year so far. As we look across the area, boy, you can see temperatures are in the warmer 50s, close to 60 here in eastern Nebraska, still cooler than what it has been. In the high country, we've got 30s and some low 40s. We've had rain and snow from Cheyenne down to west of Denver. Just 38 degrees right now in Cheyenne. Contrast that with the 50s for most of the rest of us. Winds are out of the northeast, mainly 5 to 10, 15 miles an hour at times. Stronger winds in the eastern portions of the area from Osage, Valentine down through Ogallala. Winds there in that 15 to 20 mile an hour range. Futurecast for tonight, lots of clouds, maybe a shower early. That's about it. Showers die off as we get later on into the night, and it'll clear out towards sunrise. Low temperatures overnight going to fall into the 30s. It'll be a chilly night. Even a couple of upper 20s can't be ruled out. For tomorrow, we'll start the day with partly cloudy skies. Clouds are going to increase through the day. And then late tomorrow afternoon, we're going to set the stage for a few late-day showers and thunderstorms here across the region. Not going to see a ton of them, but a few showers and storms will develop and move across the area. 50-50 chance or so for most of us. And highs tomorrow, upper 50s to low 60s. And precip is going to be pretty thin across the area. Not much, just a few hundredths. Any snowfall going to be confined to the high country finally over the next couple of days. So we'll call it cloudy early, clearing late tonight, 34 for a low. Tomorrow, we'll bring in afternoon showers and storms in the 60-degree range is about it for highs on our 7-day forecast. On Wednesday in the low 60s. Thursday, Friday, the pick of the week, those highs in the upper 70s and low 80s. Then Saturday, we cool back off, bring in a chance of thunderstorms, and then much cooler for Mother's Day and Monday, showers and thunderstorms likely, and highs only in the low 50s.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Welcome back. A 26-year-old Wyoming man wanted on charges of first-degree sexual assault, kidnapping, and strangulation, among other charges, was apprehended by authorities in Scottsbluff County. Brandon Jessamine had been on the lam since early March when a warrant for his arrest was issued by U.S. Marshals. As they tried to locate him, he fled through Wyoming, Colorado, and ultimately western Nebraska. Through a joint investigation last week, Jessamine was located and arrested after a brief foot pursuit, and he was booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center, where he's now awaiting extradition to Carbon County, Wyoming. U.S. Marshal Randall Huff said this case is a great example of teamwork among federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, leading to the arrest of a violent suspect over a 3-state area. Well, Nebraska Public Power District got a jump start on celebrating Arbor Day by planting several trees at Chowden State Park last week. Through the past 16 years, NPPD has worked with various retail communities it serves to hold an annual Arbor Day tree planting event. NPPD Community Outreach Supervisor Heidi Elliott said Chadron State Park seemed like an ideal choice to hold this year's tree planting, as both the park and the Nebraska State Park System celebrate their 100th anniversary this summer. Park Superintendent Greg Galbraith said the park was thrilled to receive 9 new trees and comes at a perfect time as they prepare for the park's anniversary. And the University of Nebraska's Board of Regents unanimously endorsed Joan Lee as the University of Nebraska Omaha's new chancellor on Saturday. University of Nebraska President Ted Carter said the 56-year-old Lee is a proven leader with a record of significant accomplishments. For instance, the graduation rate at Florida International's College of Business, where Lee was dean, improved to 29% in 2017 to what is expected to be a 70% rate this year. Lee is set to earn $430,000 a year in salary. Well, coming up after the break, Chris Cottrell headed out to Bayard late last week for a pair of signings. He'll be back at the sports desk right after this.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say, often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Got a few signings from Bayard, but first plenty on the schedule, including a TV game coming up tomorrow evening. First things first, the start of the high school soccer postseason today for Scottsbluff and Gering. All 4 teams starting up their B8 tournaments, different locations for both the girls and the boys. The Scottsbluff girls, the top seed, and hosting at the Landers Complex this afternoon. They played the first game. Gering involved in that second matchup. Championship slated for tomorrow afternoon. On the boys' side, it's Lexington, the top seed, and playing at home. They're hosting. Both matches start at the same time there this afternoon. And again, that title showdown set for late tomorrow afternoon as well. Tomorrow we start the Legion baseball season with the Wesco Zephyrs hosting Douglas, Wyoming to open up their campaign. We'll have doubling up coverage with KNEB.TV right here, along with the radio broadcast starting at 6:15. First pitch is scheduled for 6:30. No juniors game tomorrow, so that will be an on-time start for the Zephyrs season opener at home against Douglas, Wyoming. 6:30 first pitch tomorrow night. Now we turn our attention to Bayard High School, where last Thursday the signing bonanza continued. A pair of student athletes securing their future, signing letters of intent. Both these young men heading to the state of Iowa. Hunter Kildow to Sioux City to wrestle at Morningside University.
It means a lot. I thought my season was over with until I got this opportunity, so it's pretty exciting.
Kildow, a man of very few words, when asked if he had anything to say to those that gathered for his big day.
Nope, I'm just excited to go wrestle.
That's a coach's dream. Less talk and plenty more action. Hunter Kildow heading to Morningside University to wrestle. Next up that day at the gym at Baird, it was Damon Avaliz, who's going to continue his track and field career at Buena Vista University. That's in Storm Lake, Iowa. This is the culmination of plenty of hard work for Avaliz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, track has always been something I wanted to do. Since the whole time that I've could remember, it's been like my mom, that's her thing, that's her sport. Like we'd come up in the mornings in the summer and we'd work on stuff. Like I could not tell you how many times I've been out on the track during the summers putting in extra work and stuff like that because she wanted me to get out there and get better. So
Avaliz and other area athletes competing today at the Western Trails Conference meet over at Mitchell. He's got some big goals in mind over the final few weeks of the season.
My goal coming into the end of my senior year as a track, I want to at least qualify for 2 events to go to state, and I want to try to place in high jump, but it's hard. I just got to keep jumping, fix a few things on some form stuff, and I should get there and place hopefully.
Damon Avaliz of Baird last week signing to head to Buena Vista University in Iowa. That is the latest for today. From the FNBO TV Sports Desk, I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan coming back with more right after this here on KNEB.TV.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say. Often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
When you call Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, on Saturday night, the east side of Scottsbluff National Monument was the place to be, as a first-of-its-kind event began shortly after sundown. Thousands of people were in attendance for the Ignite Giving Monument Laser Light Show, the official kickoff event for this year's WyoBraska Gives event. Attendees were treated to an animated oral history of the monument with lasers, and then a music-filled half hour with popular tunes blaring, with the majestic lasers hitting both the crowd and the monument. The laser show name, Ignite Giving, is intended to encourage residents to donate for tomorrow's 24-hour WyoBraska Gives Day of Giving event. Through virtual donations, people can contribute to more than 130 nonprofit organizations in the area that need financial support. You can go to WyoBraskaGives.com for more information about Tuesday's Day of Giving and silent auction. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.